Hi guys, this is more FTCC Season 14. This is from Spa, and this is, as you can probably tell, at night, which will be interesting. As you can see, I've qualified 6th after a wet qualifying, so I sort of managed to get that one nailed on. Better for me normally. Normally I'm way down in qualifying, so I say a nice surprise. Obviously, the last round we got some decent points. As you can see up ahead, we've already got 2 BMWs up ahead and an Audi. We need to be trying to catch up. In between the Lime Rock and the Spa round, the absolute drama unfolded. There's no more Honda in the championship, so it's just a 4-horse, 3-horse even race. We're off and away though at Spa at night. I'm already past the Audi. I've got a Honda behind me, nipping my rear bumper as we head into the source. As you can see, the 2 BMWs there, one being knocked out to the outside. That's the 2 title protagonists, as you can see up there. It's a yellow Audi, which is one of the old Honda drivers moving across to his own independent team. I now have that Honda go past me on the run up to the Eau Rouge. I'm faster, but he sort of cuts me up a bit, but it's fine. We're going to continue on our way in 6th position, which, you know what, I'd be fine with. You know, 6th is not a bad result at all. It's good points, and at the end of the day, it's where we qualified. And I was quite surprised to qualify so high up, considering my qualifying pace is normally pretty shoddy. You just have to watch out though, because we have a independent Toyota behind us, and he'll be really much further behind us, possibly even ahead, if we keep going wide into corners like we did there at Les Combes. So as you can see, 7-lap race, one warm-up lap, meaning that we're on lap 2 in this one. And now we're sort of stalking this Honda. He's really slow off the corner. I actually touch him. It's alright, we'll get round his outside. Will we gonna hold it round, hold our line, and we do it into 5th position. There we are, what a lovely job that one was around the outside of the Honda. So now we're chasing this BMW ahead for 4th position. Now that's the BMW we had a slight strife with. I actually got a penalty for the slight weaving right across a line wrong. So we're hopefully going to put that behind us and have a good old race, or you know, and try and get even higher, possibly even into 4th position. But the whole pressing issue really is that this Toyota has also got past the Honda and seems to be trying to hang on to us, though through I don't know what that corner's called. Stavolo, I think? Not sure at all. He's sort of drifted away, and we're now getting closer to this BMW in front as we fly through the left-hander of Blanchmont for the first time. Lots of takes a lot out of the tyres, and through that corner definitely, as we head up into the bus stop chicane for the first time on lap 1. And we're back into the slightly lighted section as we've headed out into the dark, and now we're going to skip a few laps ahead. You can see that BMW is much further away. You can also see that we're in 4th because the BMW that was challenging for the title has retired due to technical issues, so we're now up into 4th, but we have also got this Toyota behind us, not a works car, just an independent one. But if we take Eau Rouge like that, we'll be surely getting a penalty, because that was a horrific corner cut there of Eau Rouge. Not intentional, just really bad driving. It tries to go around the outside, but we hold it down the inside and keep the position of 4th. So yeah, it's been a good start. You know, I'll definitely definitely take 4th position. It'll be my best result of the season so far. So 100% I'd take that to the bank and deposit it and get some nice points as a withdrawal. What was that metaphor? Like, I'll take it to the bank and deposit it. Anyway, we're going to continue on as we now have this Twitter really getting close as we ponder over my metaphorical errors. And he's now really, well, he basically is in my gearbox. And he's going to try it around the outside again. I'm not sure he's going to quite manage that. He's gone wide. I've kept the line, And if we look back, he's now gone wide as a car come across. Well, I don't think he came across. I think he just went straight in the inside of him, if I'm honest. But either way, they've collided, and that means, well, that we continue a few laps up, and we're still in this 4th place. So we head on to the last stages of the race. We now have a different Honda behind us, a different independent Honda. That'll be the theme, won't it? Now, me getting overtaken by independent Hondas now that Honda are actually gone. And he is also very close. Clearly, the race pace isn't quite there, and clearly we are a bit higher than our pace probably should warrant. But as long as we can defend for these last few laps, hopefully we can hold on for what would be a very, very good result, especially with one of the BMWs retiring from the race. Be a very helpful haul of points, as we have it's under really all over us. I mean, as you can see, the back of the car is pretty much completely lighted up by the front lights of the car behind, so that probably gives you an indication of how close he is. He's now going to try and go around the outside. We're going to have to really work our socks off here, because we are not the fastest in a straight line. We hold our line heading out of the last corner, on the last corner, of course. That's coming in a minute. We also, that's very scary, as we head through Francorchamps. That could have been a massive accident. As you can see, the straight line speed just isn't there at all, and we're getting pretty much hit everywhere right now. It's not intentional, it's just sort of, you know, your standard touring car racing. As he tries one up the inside. We've also, I think, now got the independent Toyota, so it's a 3-car battle heading into the last 2 laps. He hits me up the back just because I've got a really bad exit from that last corner. But that does mean the Honda is back in front of that Toyota, as we now battle out of La Source on the penultimate lap of this race 1 of 2 from Spa at night. So another one coming very soon, I'm sure, unless I get lazy again and don't make it. We'll see. But now we're heading up this straight as a back marker as well. Hopefully that could help me, but then again it could not. And actually I think he might have got, you know, an opening still despite the back marker, and he's now heading around my outside, really closing up. I'm going to try and brake late too, making sure it doesn't get through. I've broken too late. I've missed the corner. He's going to get round, and I'm in an absolutely awful exit. That means that is going to get free, but that was on the grass, so not the cleanest of manoeuvres I've ever seen by a driver ever. But we're still going to try and get through up the inside. A little bit of a tap, but you know, all's fair, isn't it? We're now going to try and go around the outside, and he's just completely shafted me. Fantastic. Well, see, my teammate's going. I'm not going to make it hard for him. He's clearly much faster than me, because he started near the back after the wet qualifying session I said about earlier. So he's clearly much faster. He's worked his way through the field to be near me, so I'm going to let him try and get ahead of that car that's just overtaken me, to try and get 5th and 7th, which would still be a good haul of points, and definitely better than the 6th and 7th we get if I just held him up for the last 2 laps. So a little bit of personal loss, but in terms of the team, I think it's definitely worth the gain, especially as I think I would have probably got overtaken by him anyway. So let's just, you know, let him free, let him get on with the job of trying to get into 5th. And, you know, I'm not too, you know, obviously compared to 4th where we were at the start of the lap, it's a bit of a disappointment to drop to 7th, of course, but, you know, 7th is still an okay result. You know, I won't moan about 7th. You know, there's drivers that have, you know, had absolute disasters in this race and not finished, so 7th is still an okay result, and it'll be one that I'll not necessarily cherish, but I'll definitely take. I can see how my teammate really is all over this guy in front, as we head on to the last lap, and it would be 5th and 7th would be a very good result for the team, especially with one of the BMWs out. I mean, it remains to be seen where everyone else is, but I think it should give us the highest haul of points from this race, which would be fantastic. But as see, Eau Rouge, one last time, let's just go up it, let's just follow the car up, and there we go. What a fantastic turn that is. I'm sure you'll be seeing more images of that in the next race, which hopefully will get a very good result in. So now we're going to skip on to the latter bit of this lap, and my teammate's all over the back. That's just a blatant corner cut, I'm afraid, to try and keep position. And fantastically, my teammate still gets free, still gets into 5th. So I'll definitely take that one. And across the line we come in 7th place. And as you can see there, it was independent first, independent second. So in terms of the manufacturers, there's a BMW in 3rd, and then it's us in 5th and 7th. So that'll give us the highest points total we possibly could. Well, not possibly could, that's 1st and 2nd obviously, but it'll give us the highest of any manufacturer team in this race. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you later.
It's gone in, but maybe it wouldn't have done if it hadn't deflected off the defender.